Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Ted, and today I'm bringing you guys a subscriber money submission that I decided to personally commentate. So this guy's episode, he's got a double MOAB with the Model 1887 shotgun. Absolutely insane gameplay. I could probably never do this if I tried for all my life. It's a great gameplay. Everyone knows this gun is absolutely horrible, and he's got it golden, so respect for that, brother. But he's got a full team with him. But for all you guys out there that are trolling me recently saying I only use ballistic vests all my life, there's no ballistic vest in the entire video, so don't even start typing that comment like I know everyone was going to do. He doesn't even have a lot of UAVs go up in the sky. He does have some portal radars. That's the only help he gets from his team. But let's dissect this gameplay. So I wanted to go through and just every little move that he makes that I wanted to talk about. I'll make a little note of it as I go through the commentary. But just in general, this is an absolutely amazing gameplay. His full team starts off, and they go inside kill confirmed, and although they don't collect 1,000,000 of the dog tags, they do always win the game. And that's the overall objective. And in this particular game, the other team was horrible. And as you can imagine, to get a shotgun MOAB, you have to go against a horrible team. They were just completely oblivious. And I wanted to make note of a lot of the things he does in this game. Like just right there, he's got a short-range weapon, so he turned the corner really slowly. You want to make sure that when you're going down long lines of sight, you always turn this corner slow. That way, if there is an enemy there and he's got an assault rifle, you're not going to get him with your shotgun if he's 1,000,000 meters away. Right around here, I was gonna when I first watched this gameplay, I was like, man, he better not turn that corner. But he switched to his secondary. Smart move, because those guys all the way down the end of that hall that he wouldn't have gotten otherwise with the shotgun. And a lot of times you're going to notice the bad spawn system at play in here. Several times he'll just see a big group of enemies spawn at once, and that's just the MW3 spawn system. But because of that, he can take them out with a shotgun, and he actually gets the collateral later on in this gameplay, which is really, really cool. His full team does really, really well throughout the entire game. In fact, 4 MOABs get called in by the end of the game. They just all call them in at once, and I've done that before in my gameplays. I've actually got 7 called in one game before, but 4 is still really impressive. Unfortunately, this guy plays on the PS3. If he played on the Xbox, I would so hit him up and we would just destroy kids together. But it's a lot of fun watching his gameplays even still. I should get a PS3 sometime soon. Everyone's always telling me to get a PS3, and I never get around to it, but I know I should. It's just expensive, and I don't have much money right now. I'm going off to college soon. But just watch his gameplay. I want to talk a little bit about the little moves that he makes. You're going to notice the type of combat that he's in is always close quarters. And like I said, when he does go into that long quarters combat, like right there, he knew that guy was out of his range. He ducked in and he took another route back to the guy. Where does he go? Right behind the guy's back. His teammate unfortunately already stole the kill, but that was a very smart play. This guy's not a very passive player. See, when I play, a lot of times if I get inside a long gaming session, I'll just passively play. When I saw that guy at the long range, I would have just tried to get another shot off on him and hope for the kill. This guy doesn't do that. Instead, he very patiently waits for these kills and tries to think methodically and smart, and that's such a valuable thing. Right there, once again, a long shot, so what does he do? He runs away, comes to a different angle, and I think he tries to get him down here, but he heard someone else, so he got a little distracted. Either way, it was good to drop that gunfight because he wouldn't have gotten, he might have gotten that kill, but the other guy had just as good of a shot of killing him, and you never want to do even odds. Never go inside a gunfight with even odds of getting a kill or getting killed, because that's how you hold a 1 kill death ratio, not a 24 like this guy does when he gets his MOABs. That's a really, really smart way to play, and right here, once again, he didn't have the advantage because he got a hit marker and was at a long shot. He drop shotted. If he had stood still and stood up or just tried to get that second shot off without doing anything differently, he probably would have died. Now these people are obviously very bad players. Good chance he might have still lived, but you never want to take that chance. Always have the advantage. Take that drop shot if you know you're in a 1 versus 1, and there he picks up his first MOAB. He goes on a little bit of a rampage here with the shotgun, and he ended up just killing himself. He was definitely going into this game trying to get more than 1 MOAB, and grats to him for having the balls. I would have just kept with his streak going. But over here he gets this kill, and then he tries desperately to get this thing to kill him, but it just won't go off until finally it blows him up, and there he spawns back in. And as far as things that right up here is a great play too. He sees a lot of guys over there, throws the C4. Never try to go against 1,000,000,000 enemies at once, head on. He got behind him. That was the first tip that he did. He flashed him. That was the second thing that he did. He threw the C4. That was the third thing that he did. And then he came up behind him and did cleanup crew to get the rest of the guys out. And perfect play on his part. That's an absolutely brilliant way to play this thing. And some criticism I have for him. The first one is that his 6-point streak over here is Stalker. And for shotguns, you're not supposed to aim down sight, which he does very, very frequently. and you definitely shouldn't move while aiming down sight because you have a very, very large hip spread. So that's one thing that I'll say you did wrong. The second thing is I do see him aiming down sight quite a bit, and the problem with aiming down sight with shotguns is that you don't get that that tightened hip fire spread. Instead, it's very, very widened. When you aim down sight, you lose that steady aim benefit, and it's not very good at all. That's why it gets a lot of two-shot kills. The Model 1887 is the most powerful one-shot of all the shotguns. So in theory, you should get a lot of one-shot kills. Well, the problem is when you aim down sight as often as he does, you get a lot of those two-shot kills, and you're going to see a lot of times he has to run away from a gunfight with his tail between his legs because he's not getting that one-shot kill that he should be getting. If he hit fired a little bit more, I think he'd get a lot more one-shot kills because the shots would be a lot more condensed from that buckshot. It's just a little bit of a tip that I can give. I liked right there too. He saw an enemy go behind a wall, but it was only a plywood board that he was shooting through, so he knew that he could probably still get that kill if he kept shooting. Although he didn't get the kill, it showed that he was smart enough to think ahead and say, "Hey, I probably could have gotten that kill if I had kept shooting." And I like that. And most people, whenever someone runs behind a surface, they'll just stop shooting at him. That's a silly move. If someone goes behind a surface, they're not going to move a million miles an hour. You can generally get a couple bullets on them past that surface, which for all you know could always get you a kill, especially with a shotgun. One shot can always be a one-shot kill with a shotgun. And since he's already on specialist bonus, he can easily get a one-shot through a surface because he's got all the proficiencies, including the I don't know what the hell it's called, the hardened proficiency. That's the Black Ops perk for it, but the one that makes you shoot through walls a little bit easier. And that's a smart move. Every little thing inside a gameplay will make it help. There's several times throughout this gameplay where I just figure him to be dead. He'll be on a one versus one at a long range. I'm just like, how is he gonna live through this? And he'll drop shot or he'll somehow jump and retreat. Really smart moves the way he does it, and I think that's absolutely brilliant. This is the type of player that I look at and I just marvel at personally. And me myself being a very player, I've had several double MOABs, but the ones that I've gotten have been with the MP7s, the ACRs, very easy to use guns. And getting one with the model is something I wouldn't even normally try to go for. I don't like using bad guns like this, and it's awesome to see someone that's as good as this not even mind using the bad guns. And there's the collateral. I thought that was pretty cool. He got a headshot with one kill, and the other guy was right behind him, so he got a kill there too. And here's where I thought, just how the hell did he live through this? He was against one guy. He got 2 hit markers, but notice he drop shotted and he ran to the corner. So the guy, he didn't just stay at prone because the guy threw a grenade. That grenade would have killed him, but instead he ran to the corner and hoped the guy would come around the corner, and then he ran to a head glitch. Brilliant, brilliant move. And I know I'm saying brilliant too much. I'm acting like a Harry Potter person now. Brilliant, brilliant. But he made a great move, and that's what you're supposed to do. Otherwise, that grenade would have killed him. He wouldn't have got the double MOAB. This would not be featured on my channel right now. Every little thing and every little maneuver that he makes to avoid death is absolutely amazing, and it helps him, and it gets these gameplays good. And here they go ahead and show off. Him and his whole team start calling in all their MOABs, and the entire team just stayed in. I never understood that. Man, if I was on the other team, I'd rage quit after the first MOAB. But these guys stayed in for all 4 of these MOABs that got called in upon them, and it was absolutely amazing. This is a great team. All these guys in this gameplay were good. I'd actually like to see the other teammates' perspectives because they all had great games, obviously. 2 other of his members got MOABs, and they were using Assault, and they were using support classes as well. So they weren't all using specialists like this guy was. Definitely check him out. He's got an amazing channel and obviously amazing content if he's got stuff like this up. He does record in HD, so it's always a plus. Here is his second unfortunate death, but he already had his MOAB, so no big deal there. And I went ahead and cut it out the end of the gameplay. He went on a couple deaths at the very end. But the final score of this gameplay was 65-4. Be sure to check this guy out, subscribe to his channel. Also, guys, make sure to subscribe to me if you like the commentary, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.